Fields of Glory, originally designed by the blokes at Microprose UK, actually marched across Europe several months ago before embarking for the New World. It seems Napoleon needed a refresher course at War College before making the transatlantic trip. Fields of Glory covers the epic struggle surrounding the apocalyptic Battle of Waterloo, pitting Napoleon's troops against the Duke of Wellington's combined Anglo-Allied armies and the Prussians led by General Blücher. Set amidst the muddied fields near Waterloo, Belgium in June of 1815, Fields of Glory covers the entire scope of the campaign by replaying the infamous conflict along the lines of 6 separate actions.
We'll be right back.
Forget reading. Subscribe to IE. 12 episodes, only $59. Call now. Dynamics has long been a maker of great games. One of their latest creations, Front Page Sports Baseball, is on its way. For a sneak preview, select Features at the main menu or Previews in the table of contents.
And now, back to IE.
You can choose to command the forces of either side. You must then choose from one of 5 realism or intelligence levels to be used by your computer opponent. The game provides players with 3 very different options for the deployment of their armies, ranging from the historically accurate to the more open-minded free placement variants. The command structure in Fields of Glory provides players with a varying degree of control over their forces. The game makes use of an extensive database which religiously lists all of the units, their leaders, and subordinate commanders that took part in the battles. Field of Glory's graphics are beautifully rendered in a crisp 256 color VGA palette. The countryside is certainly a sight to behold, especially when one samples the highest magnification level. The battlefield terrain is lavishly depicted using handsome representations of farmhouses, churches, streams, bridges, roads, and the occasional odd piece of shrubbery. The combatants are treated with an equivalent degree of loving attention. All of the multicolored formations surrealistically dot the landscape like hand-painted lead soldiers set atop a miniature battlefield. The uniforms convey all the pomp and ceremony of 19th century warfare. 3 separate viewing modes are available to view the unfolding events. At the 8-mile magnification, commanders rely on various command flag icons. At the 4-mile level, the main battle screen zooms down upon individual units, depicted as miniature congregations of foot soldiers, cavalry, artillery pieces, and commanders' pennants. The 1-mile magnification further refines the feel for the tactical dispositions of the troops, but makes it harder to deploy your armies. Overall, the 4-mile magnification is probably the best mode from which to command the troops. A simple interface controls the overall ebb and flow of the game. By simply pointing and clicking, a commander can give his units their marching orders virtually on the fly, an important consideration since Fields of Glory runs as a real-time war game. Once the marching orders have been issued, individual commanders report in on their progress. Messenger-delivered reports indicate various commanders' positions, strengths, and the extent of their unit's casualties. These messages can either be answered or ignored. Additionally, pop-up menus periodically appear indicating when friendly and enemy leaders have fallen in battle. Fields of Glory also employs a number of special effects. When orders are issued, trumpeters herald each unit's deployment. As opposing troops become engaged in battle, soldiers take aim and present a steady stream of musket fire. Cannons angrily explode, and in time, soldiers on either side fall out as casualties mount. At the end of each scenario, a staff officer's report lists the result of your actions, including the extent of casualties inflicted and suffered, as well as how one has fared in relation to the actual historical results. Overall success or failure is determined by comparing point totals that are garnered from damage inflicted upon the enemy and the securing of certain key geographical objectives. Some of the problems on the battlefield had nothing to do with the enemy. Many times I was bewildered at the sight of enemy commanders tramping through my own lines in what appeared to be a review of my own troops. At other times, formations seemed too easily fouled up within villages or with each other. Additionally, the victory conditions are vague, while battles seem to end almost at the whim of the computer. Movement from one end of the battlefield to the other is painfully slow, and too much battlefield intelligence is available. Also, lingering clouds of smoke and mist have been remarkably excluded from the game. Perhaps there were some off-board fans in my review copy. Considering some of the murkiness and shortcomings that still plague the game, Fields of Glory does elicit much of the splendor and color of 19th century Napoleonic warfare, festooned in all of war's perverse and tragic consequences. While some may find fault with Fields of Glory's AI, available acumen, and rather simplistic combat system, I still found it refreshing.